Hello, guys. Good evening. I welcome you to another edition of my weekly Forex Market Outlook. And yeah, I've been away for a while. I have not released video in a while. I think I missed two sessions of my videos. Yeah, I had a really hectic workload, and I needed to be able to sort out some things without having to come online. So apologies for that. For those who have been waiting for the videos, I'm sorry. And for those who didn't notice, well, thank you for following at least. All right. So in this video, I'm basically going to do a run through of how we expect the market to play out for this week. We know the market is coming, the year is coming to an end, and so we should really be careful how we trade, and we should not risk too much in the forex market. All right. So I want to make this video as brief as possible, so I'm just going to go straight to what I expect the market to play out for the week and how we can take advantage of the setup in the market. So this is crude oil. We can see how crude oil has rallied above here, and it's retested here, could not break below here. And we've seen how it broke above that resistance level, and it seemed as though it has retested this resistance and it's now holding as a support. So basically, I'm interested in buying crude oil. Yeah, I'm interested in buying crude oil, but I would like to see and be sure that this level is holding as a resistance. I would like to be sure that this level is holding as a resistance. Now, if I have confirmation and I see that this level is holding as a support, rather as a support, I'm going to be buying crude oil as well. And over time, I've been saying it in most of my videos that crude oil has been bullish right from when this pattern was created. This falling flag was formed. I've always been saying that crude oil has been. I've always been saying that crude oil has been bullish, and I feel that it is still going to buy up to this extent right here. So I'm going to watch out for this level as my target. You can see that level there. So I'm going to I would just love to see it play out up to that extent. So this is a support resistance. So it's possible, very much possible, for price to come as high as $53 per barrel. So that's what I'm looking out for on crude oil right now. So basically, I would love to see this level hold as a resistance, and if price falls below this level here and it comes down here, if this level still holds as a support, if this level still holds as a support, I'm still going to be interested in buying crude oil. So for now, I remain bullish on crude oil, and I'll be looking out for an opportunity to buy crude oil. So for gold, this looks like an obvious setup here. Let me show you what I can see. It looks like we are having head and shoulder right there. This is the shoulder right there, the head, and then you can see that. So it's looking obvious that this is trying to give us an head and shoulder pattern, and it's looking like there is a it's looking like there is a possibility for US dollar to be strong this week. So this is the dollar index. It's more like we are having a possibility for a strength in the dollar this week. So if that plays out, then it's possible for us to have a sell-off on gold. Yeah, it's possible to have a sell-off on gold. Yeah, so this is the dollar index right here. So to confirm the bullish bias for dollar index, we would need a close above this resistance level, which held as a support here, resistance here. So once price closes above this resistance level there, it will be confirmed for our bullish bias on dollar, and that would also give us a bearish bias on gold, because the dollar, if the dollar is going to be strong, the dollar the gold spots might become weakened in that sense. And look at this momentum right here. You can see this momentum right here. There is a strong bullish momentum in this area. You can see this bearish engulfing candle, and so far price has been unable to close above this level. So let's see how price reacts to that level, and then we can check to see if indeed we are having a bearish gold this week. For pound NZD, I'm just going to move on this. On pound pairs, I'm going to just ignore them for now because pound sold off really last week, and this week we might be having a lot of uncertainties about the pound pairs. Now for CAD JPY, this is like a confluence that the price is at the moment. It's around the confluence. I would call this a false break. Yeah, I would like to call this a false break, more of a stop hunting. If you check it on the daily chart, you would see it clearly. Now look at it on the daily chart. It's giving us what looks like actually a false break in that sense. So there was a spike up, and then the next day there was a spike down. So it closed people out. It activated people's stop loss, and then it's now time for the market to move in the bearish direction that it's expected to move. So I'll be interested in selling this pair once the market opens. And yeah, the stop loss might be wide in that sense, but I will look for. I will try to see if I can get a reasonable stop loss so that we can maximize our risk to reward in that sense. All right, so I'm so much interested in selling CAD JPY, so I'm just going to be selling once the market opens, and we'll pick it up from there. Let me see if there's something we can. Okay, all right, so let's move on. All right, so on Euro JPY as well, I'm so much interested in selling Euro JPY as well. The same thing that is happening on CAD JPY is happening on Euro JPY as well. So I'm so much interested in selling Euro JPY. So once the market opens, CAD JPY and Euro JPY and gold and crude oil, those four are top of my watch list, and CHF of course. CHF of course is also looking interesting. So it's more like we're having dollar strength. It's more like we're having dollar strength and JPY strength incoming this week. So let's be on the lookout for these opportunities and see how we can take advantage of them. Euro USD, yeah, I had it set up last week, and we were able to do about 40 pips in profit, and then the market closed us out at break even, came back to retest this level, and then I feel the Euro USD is still going to sell. Yeah, I'm still very much bearish on Euro USD. So I'm just going to wait to see price close below this support level. Yeah, this support level right here. So I'm going to watch out on that level as my confirmation to sell Euro USD. And the same thing on USD CHF. You know, this looks similar to what we have on the dollar index, what I showed you earlier on the dollar index. So I'm still much open to buying the dollar this week. The same thing on USD CAD as well. So I'm just going to watch out and see how the market is going to play out this week, and how we can take advantage. Let me draw something right here on the USD CAD that can help our analysis. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm just going to watch out and see how we can take advantage and leverage. The dollar is the dollar is really looking strong across board. You can see so far the dollar is looking strong across board. So this is AUD USD as well, and I'm also interested in selling, so I can just sell to minimize my risk to reward right there and have a huge potential right there. So that's for Euro US. That's for AUD USD. All right. So for Euro card, I'm going to let it slide. So we'll come back to that later. And Euro AUD as well. We'll come back to that later as well. All right. For NZD USD is similar to AUD USD. So we're just going to watch out and see how we can find a good entry setup on this particular pair. Now, for those I said I was going to check back later, I'm going to come back to them on Wednesday during my weekly midweek market update, so we can run through them together and see how far the market has gone and see whether we can still find suitable entry positions in those particular markets. All right, so at this point, I would like to end this video. Thank you for joining me in this video. I hope you have picked a lesson. I hope you have learned something, and I hope to see you in my next video. Enjoy your week, trade carefully, and make sure you're learning from everything you're doing this week. Have a lovely week. Gracias. I love you.